Oh,
You need to powder. I need to powder the shine too. I mean, look at this.
makeup. I need makeup.
Yeah.
Primarily critical.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Primarily Critical of Movies and After Party. This would be it.
If you have not seen the film, we suggest you do your. Pardon me. If you have not seen the film, we suggest that you do. This is the second time. Okay, third time's a charm. If you have not seen this film, we suggest that you do so before listening any further.
We got spoilers, trivia, and opinions like crazy, and we can't wait to share them.
Good, bad, new, old, weird, or gross.
We pass judgment out through Zoom upon them all.
Today, all the world is a stage. My name is Steve. I'm here with
Butter
and
Christian.
Coming at you through Zoom. Today we're covering Noises Off, and this was Christian's pick. And how do you feel about your pick, Christian?
It was frenetic and hard to follow, and I rented it, and I waited 29 and a half days before I started watching it, and you only get 30 days to start watching it. So I finished it with like 16 minutes to spare in my rental. And I was like, I kind of want to watch that again, but I can't.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, I was absolutely delighted. I was delighted by the whole thing. Now, I did want to watch this again. I didn't have the opportunity to do so, but and also I had to watch every second of footage, and I wasn't able to do my notes thing. So
you turn your eye for a second, and two people have done something, and you missed it.
Yeah. So my notes are very sparse for this movie. It's a play about a movie. No, it's a movie about a play about making a play.
About putting on the struggles of putting on a production and touring it across podunk America, and then eventually making it to New York.
Greg.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It was the movie in the movie, because it was, like you said, it's hard to follow with two sides. I mean, I laughed. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, not that we've gotten into it, but, like you had said earlier, I think in the ending, why you picked this and all the people, like all those people, Carol Burnett, Michael Caine, love them, went through them all. But the funny thing is, it wasn't like, what's the actor there? Kevin Bacon. When he plays somebody, you don't think about what he used to do or what he did do. You think, oh, okay, he's playing a cool character, whatever. Like, he manages to do that. But when I watched everyone, I was like, oh, Carol Burnett from the Carol Burnett Show, and Michael Caine, like Batman's butler, for the younger people. But I mean, other stuff. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, and John.
Maybe, like,
yeah, but John Ritter, I was like, okay, Three's Company, and I recognized them all, but I didn't mesh into the movie itself, like what they kind of were, like I laughed like hell, sardines, right? But yeah.
At one point, I tried to make a list of all the props in the movie, and I was going to go back and watch it again and get a final count on how many times the guy went to go get flowers.
But that was the funny.
The props were really big parts of that movie.
Yeah. Well, because in both parts, right? Like in the theater part, they were like sardines, phone, leave the phone, take the paper, leave the sardines, eat the pieces, And then in the next one, when it's front to back to front, then it's like flowers, booze, flowers, and axe. Everything else, right? And the axe, right?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, and I
in there
like
too.
that, but
yeah, the dress, axe. Well, early on, John Ritter says, like, why do we have 4 changes of sardines? And I'm like, have you read the fucking script, John?
Yeah.
It's because it's the joke that the last line is sardines. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been in.
You're sounding like the director.
Yeah. That's the first question. The first question I asked is, because I fucking told you so an option? I didn't even know why my motivation is. Because I fucking told you so? Because that's what the script says?
Oh,
Because I guess you can't talk to the actors like that, or they'll cry.
But do you wonder if that's how it is?
Yeah,
Like
it probably is how it is.
I love that they have a character in the movie just for you.
Yeah, because I fucking told you so. But Michael Caine says, "Because I fucking told you so," in such an eloquent way.
Yeah.
Because anyway,
He's got that accent, right?
yeah, he's got the accent. He's got the experience. Cudgeling actors along. Let's go. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Plenty of minutes left.
I actually did a little bit of research just to find out what that play was because I kind of wanted to see it. But the play is about making a play. There is no.
Oh yeah, this is a stage play before it was a movie. So I wonder how it looks like as a stage play when they're pretending to have a movie set.
The original play that there is called Nothing On, and they're pretending to make that play, and they're touring with that play, Nothing On. But it's the actual play is Noises Off, which I don't know.
You're disappointed you didn't see Act 2? You just see the boom, 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 and then that's it, and you're like, wait, what?
I have a pet peeve with movies making a movie about making a movie. That didn't bother me at all in this. I had no problem. It was delightful. There was so much going on. I actually had a lot of respect for the actors because there seemed to be a lot of things to remember.
There was a lot of choreography that was in real time that they would have had to like reach over each other and step behind each other and like bounce off each other on purpose, but make it look like it was accident. Like it was elaborate. And
I think if I was to do that, if I was directing,
if I was Michael Caine,
I would have done the whole thing in one shot. I would have put a camera on a track and had it spin around the theater as they went in and out of the doors
with a shipping container full of film pulled out.
Yeah,
and another shipping container catching the film as it comes out of the camera.
No, done nowadays it would just be digital, so it'd be like
it would all CG.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even made that long ago. Well, I guess. Shit,
well,
I'm old.
Must have been John Ritter's not with us anymore. So.
Yeah, 28 years ago.
92.
92,
yeah, that's 28 years.
And the actor, you know, I'm talking about, right? Indiana Jones's buddy is Denholm Elliott. He's the fuddle-duddy doctor buddy of Indiana Jones, and he's like, Marcus, the guy.
Marcus.
Yeah, the Nazis will never find him, and he's like, does anyone know how to speak English here?
He got lost in his own museum.
Yeah, that's Denholm. He died months after this movie. This was his last movie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
really?
He died months after this was released.
Are you stealing the trivia?
I might have. I mean, I read the trivia.
No.
Bonus trivia.
Granted, I put this together very quickly, but I don't think it's in the trivia.
Bonus trivia: Mr. Denholm died very shortly after this movie was released.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Trivia within trivia.
and then if the director is fucking every single one of the female cast members, which one is John Ritter most upset about? Because he's upset about all of them.
I have no problem believing that that's happening too.
Yeah.
Me too? No.
Wow.
Not now.
Not now. Maybe not now. I think people might be a little scared to do it now. Oh, they're gonna cancel my movie. I don't know. It's just a few years ago. It was a different world.
But in the end, they all end up with everyone else, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's in the play. In the play, this particular framework of play is a thing that people have been doing, like most commonly in England for like 400 years.
Yeah, that's where it came from, right?
Yeah, where it's the sexual absurdity play where everybody is mixed up with everybody else, and a ship full of pirates crash lands on a deserted island, and there's the daughter of the Baron is a ditz, and she gets mixed up with the pirates, blah 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 blah. But it's that sort of
avant-garde.
Yeah, it's a 400-year-old framework.
Yeah. Everyone's having fun.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Any questions that you guys have?
I wanted to know if there was a choreographer to this film. I didn't see it in the credits. So I'm wondering who did that job. Was it the cinematographer or was it the director? Because of all those elaborate moves that they did. It's almost like a dance.
I didn't take notes, but when I was doing my limited research in the movie, there are websites dedicated to prop designers for this play. So
wait, just for this play?
Just for this play. So if you're going to do a production of this movie, there are websites that help you put everything together and organize it so that people can come and go and zip and zap and
yeah, because it's all doors, right?
Yeah. Fake doors into the backstage, and then like a chic costume and 3 kinds of dresses and 11 plates of sardines. A telephone with a 50-foot cord that kids won't understand at all.
That is so true. I was thinking that. Yeah, because they'll be like,
there was a magical period of time when rotary phones were were absurd, and push button phones were magical.
Yeah,
they were the future.
And there was only one phone in the whole house, and so that you could use it wherever you wanted to. It had a mile-long cord, and you would pick it up. And I was like quite old before I realized there was a little finger hole behind the receiver cradle for picking it up. Like it was built that way, it's designed that way, so that you could put your finger behind it and carry it around.
Yeah. I just remember the cord that people would be like, stop pacing. It's like, well, then why are you giving me a 50-foot cord, right? Like you're setting me up to fail here, right? Like, keep the cord like this, and then I'll be like, yeah, I can't move. What do you need? Okay.
I had a phone attached to the wall, and the spirally cord was 50 feet long.
Yeah, and it hung all the way to the floor.
Yeah,
that way.
And then it was stretchy.
Yeah, go like, wow.
So you could pace through the kitchen and the living room.
Yeah, well, it was so that you could get farther enough away from your parents so that you could talk on the phone without them hearing. That's the reason for the 50-foot cord and the long spirally cord.
Yeah, but now that's not an issue.
No, everyone's wireless.
Everyone's wireless, so they'll circumvent the parents. I remember people having to talk to my dad for 10 minutes because he'd be like, so what's up? Give me the damn phone, Dad.
Can I talk to Greg? No, he's busy right now.
Yeah.
I have the phone.
I got questions to ask. He's like, you must defeat the gatekeeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
You call your girlfriend's house, her dad picks up, you got to hang up.
What are you, 10? What, am I dating at 10? What?
What?
Yeah.
Greg, do you have any questions about Noises Off?
No. As a whole, I can't say that I was like super, like I really liked chunks, and it was funny. It was great, but it like, I don't know, I just had problems meshing it together. Maybe that's just me, like, as I heard you both say you needed to watch it again, and I probably could have done that too, but it's like Dune. You watch it once, and if you haven't read the book, you're like, what just happened? Right? And you need to watch it again and again to kind of get the flow. And I think that was this kind of thing, right? I was kind of, I laughed at all the laughs, or most of the laughs. The sardines, hilarious, the in and outs, and then the switches around. But then I was just kind of like, but I don't know. Maybe that was just me missing just something.
Yeah. Can there be one movie with John Ritter that he doesn't fall down? Maybe not.
I don't think he fell down in Sling Blade, did he?
Oh, yes.
No,
Forgot about Sling Blade.
No slapstick in Sling Blade.
No.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You win. You're welcome.
Christian wins.
Yeah. Steve got what he wanted. You've already seen it, and everything.
Well, let's get into this trivia. Gary, played by John Ritter, mispronounces Dottie, Carol Burnett's character, her name is Mrs. Clackett, but it's mispronounced 7 times.
That takes work.
Mrs. Crockett, Mrs. Clockett, Mrs. Crackett, Mrs. Blackett, Mrs. Sprocket, Mrs. Spracket, Mrs. Splotchet. That's talent.
Yeah, that was talent. Yeah, and
which
it was
one
the
is
joke
the next
within
one
a
I'm
joke.
supposed to remember? Yeah.
Yeah, what's the next mispronunciation? He probably improv them too. Like someone told him, "Well, pronounce her name differently every single time," but they didn't give him a list.
Oh, I think they got a list.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you don't think
those
John Ritter could?
I think John
stage
Ritter
directors are freaking nuts.
I think he pulled it off his dome.
Okay, Lloyd's speech and rant to Tim before the matinee about the problems he's having directing Hamlet was changed from the play. In the play, Lloyd is directing a production of Richard III, and that the characters and reference reflects that. It was changed in the movie because he felt that Hamlet would be better known to American audiences. Oh, okay. And yes, I think you're right. It would be better known.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen Richard III.
I've seen 3 or 4 different versions of Hamlet because they've put them on into movies a few times, but I don't know if I've ever seen Richard III movie or play.
I've seen Richard III, but I remember that Hamlet was reading in like grade 11, grade 12, like mandatory in school. So.
Yeah, but it says that in Richard III, there are characters and references that reflect that. I'm kind of wondering, what am I missing?
No, read the play. Somebody's made a movie of it. 2 of the characters' names were changed from the original stage play. Lloyd Dallas, the director, and Frederick Fellows, the actor. In the movie version, they are Lloyd Fellows, the director, and Frederick Dallas, the actor. That's weird.
That is weird. They switched the first and last names.
Yeah.
Did they feel Frederick Fellows was too?
Sorry.
That's too much. Peter Parker and what's his name?
Doc Ock.
All the Stan Lee,
Matt
alliterations and stuff.
Yeah, alliterations.
Yeah. Sinister Six.
Silver Surfer.
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
All right, we could go down that rabbit hole like for days. Okay, yes, the last one. Although most of the dialogue was taken directly from the play, many words were changed to make this movie more understandable for American audiences. Examples include fortnight being changed to 2 weeks, technical being changed to tech rehearsal, and 16 being changed to 18 with reference to the age of consent.
Yeah.
See, they were being sensitive back then, kind of, sort of. I'm glad I saw this. I feel like as a movie buff, a professional movie buff, I need to see this kind of stuff.
You're getting paid? Wait, what?
No. But eventually, we'll get there, gentlemen. We'll get there. If it doesn't kill us first. That noise is off, gentlemen. Do you have anything else to add?
No, liked it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to check out PrimaryTheCritical.com. We got all our podcasts there, ready for you to peruse at your leisure. We're coming out of quarantine. We took a 2-month hiatus over the summer. First time in years. Episodes were being released for most of
right.
that.
We had buffering. We had backlog.
We had a massive buffering.
It didn't look like we were social distancing though. Like, shame on us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wear your masks, people. I mean, yeah, it seems like a really good idea. Next week, Monday at noon, we're covering Lady Bird, and that is Greg's pick.
My pick.
Without any spoilers, why did you pick it?
Well, it got a good review, and I was looking for something like you with Dora and the children. I was trying to find something for me and the missus. So we picked that one, and it was interesting.
I can't wait to talk about it.
There are 6 different ladybirds. It's the one from 2017 that stars Salarose
Ronan.
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 Yeah, that particular one. If you're Googling it, there's like lots to choose from.
There's
Thank you, Christian.
space.
I
You
appreciate
have to
that.
put the space in.
Lady Space Bird.
Lady
2017.
Space Bird.
Yeah.
First one. Ladybird. Yeah, you crapshoot.
I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait for you guys to join us. Have a great day. Have a great day. And we'll see you next week, Monday at noon.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.